but like I was saying, there's never going to be a perfect time for everything. Nothing's going to ever happen at the perfect moment that you have in your head that it's going to happen. Things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. I'll lose the weight when I'm supposed to lose the weight. Okay, it will come off slowly but surely. It will come up slowly but surely. Oh my God, my brain. But there's never a perfect time. The same thing I keep telling myself with, making little episodes for YouTube and stuff and whatnot. I'm like, I'll wait for a perfect moment. I'm gonna wait until I have this, that, and the third. I'm gonna wait until I do this, and I'm gonna wait until I do that, then I'm gonna do this, and then everything's just gonna be perfect the way it is. And it's just like, it doesn't work like that. That's why it's like I kind of just started filming my little episodes whenever I feel called to like say something, or when I think about something. I was like, just film it. Like, and because I be having my deepest moments in the car, when I'm by myself listening to music, when I'm in the bathroom by myself, anytime I'm isolated by myself, I be having like the deepest conversations by myself. Sometimes people keep thinking I'm crazy, but it's like, unfortunately, given the trauma and the wounds that I carry and stuff like that, and trying to heal, I realize the only safest space or person I feel comfortable in is that of my own. So my words feel the safest with me. I'm one day hope to get out of that, and hope that I will be able to learn to trust people again, be able to lean on people again. But as of right now, it's like, though my thoughts are safe with me, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to harbor it to myself, because there are messages that can be, for other people. Like, you never know what somebody may be going through that day, that year, that month, or whatever, just an aspect of their life. And just you being able to have those words, that can describe their emotions, or their train of thought, their mind state that they may be in at the moment. It's like, some people just need that relief, like, you understand me kind of feeling. But nonetheless, what I was trying to say before, it's like, stop waiting for that perfect moment. They will never. It said never. It's like, I remember I was just scrolling on social media, and some girl had like these Balenciaga sneakers, and she waited for the perfect moment, the perfect time to wear her sneakers. Right? Sneakers fell apart, completely fell apart. She called, I think it was Balenciaga, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, who knows? One of them expensive. They're like, paying an unridiculous amount of money for the sneakers. But anyways, I guess she reached out to them to fix them, because maybe she thought she had a lifetime warranty, but come to find out, she did not. She spent all that money waiting for the perfect moment to wear their sneakers, only for them to completely fall apart. It's like, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting to wear that outfit? Why are you waiting to put them shoes on? Why are you waiting to try that new hairstyle? Why are you waiting to go to that new restaurant? Why are you waiting to take that? Why are you waiting? Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There will never be a perfect moment. Just do it. That's really it. That's really the message. Just go do it. You never know what's going to happen unless you try. Because even if it doesn't work out in the favor that you desire, there may be a lesson in that blessing. Because reality is, I used to have the mindset that, everything bad that happened is got to be a lesson of some sort, or something has to be wrong. Not realizing, like, sometimes God really be protecting us from certain things in our lives. You be thinking, oh, I want that man, I love him, I really want to be with him. Not realizing, like, God's like, I have someone way bigger, way better. Like, reminds me of that time. I remember somebody bringing it up, because I always bring it up to myself. I remember watching a video, I believe it was Jadina, who brought it up, where, like, I even remember this sometimes. It's like, I was telling somebody about it, don't ask me. Oh, not me seeing 222. Not me seeing 222. I wish you guys can see that. But the car in front of me has 222 on it. But to say the least, let me see, can I pause it? Whatever. But to say the least, it's just, there's never going to be that right moment to just do everything just the right way. And nothing's ever going to happen the way, you may think it's going to happen. We have this, I'm going to meet my spouse and we're just going to have love at first sight. When you may meet your spouse, you guys may, like, really go at it, not even like each other. I'm not saying that on some, like, oh, let's celebrate toxic love. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, it may not be what you think it may be. I'm not saying about the person, nothing like that. I'm just saying the dynamic of the situation, the way you may come together. It may not happen the way I be thinking in my head. Oh, we're gonna meet somewhere. We're gonna bump into each other, and then when our arms gonna stroke. Yeah, that's some fairy tale book shit. Yeah, definitely. And don't get me wrong. Could it possibly happen like that? Absolutely. Absolutely. But if it doesn't, I will not be upset. But it would happen so uniquely that it's like you'll know that God has planned it. It would happen on the time but it was not going to be my perfect time, my perfect right moment. No, timing. The universe doesn't work on my timing. I wish it did. I wish it freaking did. That would be nice. But if it doesn't, so what? So freaking what? But stop waiting for that perfect time. Stop waiting for everything to just fall into place to do it. Like, get out of here. Like, if God waited for us to act right, we wouldn't be blessed with half the stuff that we... Am I wrong? If God waited until we act right, we wouldn't have majority of the stuff that we have at the end of the day. Why? Because there's no perfect right. Everything happens when it should, how it should, as it should. Like, I've also realized, I've been getting such a message on patience. Because sometimes we don't realize, we don't have patience at all. We pray for things and then we search. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Like, I've been praying for my divine counterpart, for a while. Now, I'm not saying that I pray for him to come in. I used to pray for him to come in. Oh, just let him come in. Just let him come in. Now, I pray for his well-being. I pray for his mental state. I pray for his health. I pray. My mental state is different because if you're not correct, baby, and you're trying to come towards me, it's not going to work. And at the end of the day, I don't desire to fumble the next person I'm going to end up with, because that will be my forever person, which is why I'm not jumping into a relationship or just dating anybody that likes me or finds me as appealing, sexually, whatever. I'm just not jumping at every little thing that's jumping at me, because I know that whatever I'm about to have is something that was molded, that was meant for me. Like, that was built for me. Like, there will be no if, ands, or questions about it, because you'll know that is mine at the end of the day. So it's like, I'm okay with I'm learning big on patience, because I don't want to settle, and I also don't want to end up in a relationship that I know I'm not meant to be in. I don't want to be someplace where I saw it one time. It's like, the further on your journey that you go that you're not supposed to be, like, if you keep riding towards a destiny, riding towards an outcome that you know is not in your highest good or your favor, the longer and the more expensive it is to get home. And that was the most realest shit, because it's like, you be thinking like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. And I remember that happened to me one time too. I was pregnant with my youngest. I was where was I? I was going home, but I didn't have my car at the time, so I was taking, you think you can say public transportation. But I ended up on the wrong train, got off the train, was going to Wazoo. Come to find out, the train that I needed to take wasn't coming for another hour or two. It's like, if I had listened to myself and got off when I should have gotten off, I ended up paying to go home, paying an Uber. I think it ended up costing like $100 something, not 777 in front of me. Oh my God. Not 777 in front of me. I wish you guys can see this. Can you see it? Not 77 in front of me. Anyways, but you see what I mean? Universe be universing with the numbers. 222777 is just like, speak, child, speak, preach, glory. Anyways, because I will go completely off topic. But like I said, yeah, I'm waiting for the perfect moment. So I'm waiting for everything to just be right. If you're meant to do something, called to do something, go do it. Stop waiting for it to happen when everything. That's what I said. Oh, I'm not gonna do this until this happens. I'm not gonna do this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I have so many clothes in my closet that I've purchased from last year, telling myself I'm gonna take myself out on a date. I'm just gonna wear whatever I want to wear, and then I realized I'm really not doing that as much as I should. That would be nice, but now it's like no, just put it on. If I'm meant to lose weight and shit, I'll lose the weight at the end of the day. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. But I'm not going to wait to live life until I feel like life is ready to be lived by me. That's not how it works. Life is not going to stop. Life is not going to be put on hold for you to want to gain certain experiences. That's just not how it works. Life is going to keep moving whether you go with it or not. So it's like you might as well just do your best at the end of the day. But that's what I wanted to say. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for everything to be just right for you to live life. Go live life. You want to go on a picnic, nobody else wants to go with you, go by yourself. Hey, that's what I'm about to do. Okay, about to take me and my kitties on a damn motherfucking picnic. It's like, oh my god, I'm cursing. I have to stop. I'm such a patty mouth. But yeah, don't wait for the don't wait. You gotta go enjoy life and live it to the fullest and stop, because it's like, how many times people have done certain things or certain things have occurred and they be like, I wish I could have. No, you have the opportunity to do it now, so go do it. Ain't nothing stopping you. You're alive, you're breathing, you're well, you're capable, and you're able. Go do it. Go live your motherfucking life. Anyways, toodaloo.